A very good morning, everyone. Today we'll be doing a new subject, that is Environmental Studies Part 2, and also a new chapter, that is chapter number 4, Shivaji's Childhood. So, in this chapter, there are 5 topics to be studied. That is, first, birth of Shivaji. Second, Shivaji's childhood. Third, Shahaji Raje towards the Mughals. Fourth, founding of new Nizam Shahi. And the fifth one, Jizabai and Shivaji in Karnataka. But, dear students, I'll be teaching you this lesson in 2 parts. So, today we will be studying only the first 3 topics, and the remaining 2 topics I'll be teaching you in the next lecture. So, this is our first lecture. Let's start. As I told you, when Shahaji Raje went and joined Adil Shah, that time Nizam Shah's mother requested Shahaji Raje to please come back to Nizam Shahi because Nizam Shahi was falling. So with her request, Shahaji Raje went back to Nizam Shahi kingdom. But this made Adil Shah very angry. He got upset by this. So now what happened? Those were the unsettled days. Why? Shah Jahan from the north has dispatched a big army to conquer Deccan, and also Pune, the principal town of Shahaji Raje, was burned by Adil Shah. Shahaji Raje was in great trouble. He found himself between the devils and the deep sea and was constantly on run. Because of these 2 enemies, Shahaji Raje was in trouble. And why he was running? He was brave, but he was very much worried because that time Jizabai was expecting a baby. That means she was pregnant, and he was worried because her safety. He was worried that where to keep her in a safe place, and so that time he thought of Shivneri Fort. The picture you can see, it's a Shivneri Fort. That time Vijay Raj was in charge of this fort. Vijay Raj was a relative of the Bhosles. So he agreed to give protection to Jizabai. So Shahaji Raje left Jizabai there, and he was little bit happy so that she can be safe there and also have peace of mind. So keeping her there, Shahaji Raje Shahaji Raje marched against the Mughal army. And then the golden day dawned on the auspicious day of 19 February 1630, to the sound of pipes and the drums playing in Nagarkhana. Jizabai gave birth to a son. All the residents on the fort were overjoyed. They were very happy. With appropriate ceremony, the child was named Shivaji. As the child was born on the fort of Shivneri, the child got the name Shivaji. And dear students, do you all know Shivneri got its name because there is a Shivai Devi temple there. So because of Shivai Devi, the fort got the name Shivneri, and the child was born on Shivneri, so the child got its name Shivaji. Is it clear to you? Let's move to the next topic, Shivaji's childhood. Shivaji passed the first 6 years of his life in highly unsettled condition. But Jizabai was very strict. She never neglected his education. Every evening, she would light the household lamp and she used to call Shivaji to her. She would shower all her affection and tell him the good stories of Lord Rama, Lord Krishna, and about the brave Bhim and Abhimanyu. Okay. On other occasions, she used to recite devotional songs of Sant Namdev, Jnaneshwar, and Eknath Maharaj to Shivaji. Shivaji used to like to listen to the exploits of brave men. Shivaji felt on growing he will also become brave. Jijabai used to tell him stories of many saints also. Understood? So, the children from poor families used to come to play with Shivaji. Sometime he visited their huts and shared of simple food like onion and bhakri. They also invented many interesting games. The children of Maulas imitated the sound of birds like cuckoo, parrot, or even tiger very perfectly. Their pastime was building small forts of earth. Earth means mud, and making elephants and horse. Okay, they also used to play games like hide and seek or ball or top. Shivaji joined them in all these games and became very popular. So, next topic is Shahaji Raje went towards Mughals. Now you will say Shahaji Raje came back to Nizam Shah. So now why he went to Mughals again? So what happened? When Nizam Shah's mother's request, when Shahaji Maharaj came back to Nizam Shah, but he was not happy. Why? Because the Nizam Shah was a fickle-minded person. Fickle means always changing. So Nizam Shah used to believe on all the gossips. Hence, because of that, conspiracies and rivalries infested the court. Now, conspiracy means secret planning. Okay. So, and rivalry means competition. So, because of this, what happened? The atmosphere was not good. But one day, what happened? Because of this rivalries, Lakhujirao Jadhav was killed openly in the court. Now, who was Lakhujirao Jadhav? Lakhujirao Jadhav was Shahaji Maharaj's wife, Jizabai's father. So, he was killed in Nizam Shah's court. So, this made Shahaji Raje very angry, and he left the Nizam Shahi and he joined the Mughals. Understood why he joins the Mughal? But here also he was not happy. In Nizam Shahi, Fateh Khan, the son of Malik Ambar, killed Nizam Shah. How he killed? He made secret planning with the Mughals. By Mughals' help, Fateh Khan killed Nizam Shah. And this made the Mughals very happy. They were very happy. Why? Because Fateh Khan killed Nizam Shah. So, what Mughal did? The Mughals rewarded him. Whom? The Mughals rewarded Fateh Khan the territory or Jagir, which was under Shahaji Raje. Means Shahaji Raje's Jagir the Mughals gave to Fateh Khan in reward. So again, this made Shahaji Raje very angry. So he left the service of the Mughals and now he decided to teach them a lesson. Understood? So dear students, we will stop here only today. The remaining part we will be doing in the next video. So all the three topics you all are supposed to read from the textbook very thoroughly. Is that clear? Till then, take care. Bye bye.